What's up, guys? Mickle here, and it looks like more than ever that there is no way Gary Gensler is going to be at the SEC much longer. Guys, in this video, I want to break down some serious pressure that's mounting up against Gary Gensler. And guys, this is absolutely awesome news because, guys, the only thing that is going to stop Gary Gensler from his regulatory overreach is for him to start really feeling pressure from other people in the government and the retail investor. Guys, in this video, I want to break down some very bullish news that you guys are definitely going to want to see. That's going to show you and convince you more than ever that there is no way that Gary Gensler is going to be around after midterms. Make sure to stick around till that. You are not going to want to miss it. Guys, at the end of this video, I also want to show you an XRP price chart that I have been watching very closely. Now, it feels like it's been forever since we have had any kind of move in the cryptocurrency market. Guys, I want to show you what I'm paying attention to now because it looks like we could be coming very close to a volatile moment. Guys, make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. You are not going to want to miss it. Guys, also, if you're one of the people who watches these videos daily and have not subscribed yet, please take a second to smash the subscribe button below this video. It really goes such a long way in helping me make content like this, and it really does mean so much to me. Also, guys, I never talk about stuff like this, but I was looking through some of my stats last night, and I noticed that only 10% of people who watch this channel actually have notifications enabled too. So guys, please, if you don't mind, click that notification button too. It really is just going to help this channel grow, and the more this channel grows, the better content that I can produce for you guys. Guys, if you're ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, even if you live in the United States, make sure to check out the link in the description below. And with all that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, real quick, MOO-MOO has been a fantastic sponsor for this channel. MOO-MOO is a regulated exchange with a great interface. If you guys sign up with MOO-MOO right now and deposit only $1 into your account, you will win 7 free stocks. Each one of these stocks could be worth up to $3,000. So guys, do not miss out on that and take advantage of that deal now. So guys, I want to start this video off and quickly talk about Hester Peirce because guys, a lot of the times when we talk about the SEC, I feel like we really do give Hester Peirce a free pass. She seems to be the only SEC commissioner that ever even gives crypto the time of day, because I don't really think that means that Hester Peirce is necessarily doing everything she can to allow cryptocurrencies to prosper in the United States. And the reason I say this is actually because I was watching back the interview Hester Peirce did on the Thinking Crypto channel, and she kept on saying, hey, if you're a crypto company working in the United States and you want to make sure you're following securities laws, make sure to come in and talk with us. But guys, what happens to every single cryptocurrency that goes in and talks with the SEC? They end up getting a fat lawsuit. Almost every single lawyer I have heard in the cryptocurrency community specifically tells their clients, do not go in and talk to the SEC. Yet Hester Peirce is saying on this interview, hey, come in and talk to us and we'll work something out. Well, I tweeted out at Hester Peirce, hey, Hester Peirce, why would a crypto company come in and talk to you if you're just gonna sue them? Wouldn't it make more sense to sue companies that don't come in and talk to you? Or is it that your call for them to come in and talk is just a trap? Thanks in advance, Crypto Mom. And what I'm pointing out here, and what I think is pretty crazy, is it seems like every single company that the SEC chooses to go after ends up being a company that tried to work with the SEC. It really doesn't make any sense to me because these are the crypto companies trying to do the right thing in the United States, and the SEC's reward for them doing this is to hit them with a lawsuit. It doesn't seem like to me the SEC actually has any intention in helping these crypto companies work out their compliance issues. Instead, it seems like the SEC is just harvesting information on them and using this information to later fight them down the road. It's pretty embarrassing, and when I heard Hester Peirce say the words come in and talk to us, it just reminded me of Gary Gensler, and it's the last thing I wanted to hear Hester Peirce say. All I want to hear from Hester Peirce is that the rules aren't clear in the US and we need to do more to clarify those rules. Instead, though, the SEC continues to act like a regulator in a third world country where you literally have to go to the SEC to get any kind of clear rules. And the fact of the matter is even if you do go to the SEC, you're not getting any clear rules, you're just getting a lawsuit. Overall, I want to see a lot more out of Hester Peirce, and it's just unfortunate that the most crypto-leaning commissioner on the SEC is still leaving a lot to be desired here. So guys, now I want to move the attention over to a different member of the SEC, and that is Gary Gensler. Earlier today, Forbes actually published an article. Guys, get this, the name of the article was Gary Gensler Resign. What a strong-worded article by Forbes. I never expected this out of Forbes. Typically, these different media companies are so conservative, they never go after regulators. But guys, Forbes is taking it up a notch with this title. I mean, resigned Gary Gensler, and there is no way he was feeling good after reading that. Well, I wanted to show you guys my favorite line from this article, because guys, this article was fire and rips Gary Gensler apart. Labeled the new Howey test, Gary Gensler is falsely claiming that the Howey test is a 3-part test when it is in fact a 4-factor test. This rewrite of history conveniently eliminates Howey's critical 4th prong of an investment contract, which, if included, contradicts the SEC's invented legal theory in Ripple and Library. Guys, what a harsh statement by Forbes right here. Literally right here, Forbes is essentially saying that the SEC is pushing conspiracy theories to the court. They're making up new forms of the Howey test to try to conveniently go after the crypto projects they want to attack, and the only reason why the SEC is bending these rules, creating new tests, is because they know that different cryptocurrencies like XRP and Library in no way fit under the current Howey test. The article then goes on to say the SEC under Gary Gensler disrespects Congress and the courts and imperils investors and innovators. Gensler is leading himself and the SEC into ruin. He should resign now to avoid further damage. So wow, guys, boom. This is absolutely brutal to Gary Gensler, and he deserves every bit of this. Not only does this call out Gary Gensler for his absurd theory in the Ripple and Library case, but it also goes on to say that he is failing absolutely as a regulator to follow the rules he is given by Congress, and because of that, he should resign before he messes things up even more. And you guys are probably wondering, well, these are all strong words, but when is Gary Gensler actually finally going to face some serious pushback? Well, guys, first of all, this in itself is huge because, guys, everyone in Congress is going to see this. They are going to read this and understand that the entire retail public hates Gary Gensler. But to go even further, it is actually looking like Gary Gensler could be forced to step down very soon. I want you to listen up to this clip by Mickey B. Fresh, because there is no way Gary Gensler is going to hang around after midterms if he is going to be getting called in front of Congress. Listen up.
When it comes to digital assets, I think what we've had is what we've heard from the industry is some want the CFTC to regulate them, and they want digital assets to be considered a commodity. And you have others that say, please, dear God, don't let the Securities and Exchange Commission near me.
Those of us that have been pushing this for years are working with our ranking member, Patrick McHenry, to get ready for the next Congress. With our ranking member, Patrick McHenry, to get ready for the next Congress. We're still going to be talking about regulatory clarity, right? The Securities Clarity Act, the Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act, the Safe Harbor for Taxpayers with Forked Assets Act. These types of things, we're going to continue to be talking about them, whether or not we get legislation through the committee before the end of the year. That's a big question, but get ready. Strap on your helmet starting in January of 2023, because I think when it comes to digital assets, get legislation through the committee before the end of the year. That's a big question, but get ready. A new day is coming. Well, first off, you're touching the edges of this, which I really appreciate, because you didn't ask it directly, but the issues that you're talking about, right, with the Ripple lawsuit, because they're related, we really can't. We shouldn't. I suppose I could, but we should not comment on the ongoing lawsuit. But I would say to you that going back to what I brought up, the reality is right now Biden's regulators are acting lawlessly because Democrats in Congress who hold the gavels will not exercise their oversight responsibility over the very regulators they confirm. And so I will just emphasize again, Tony, when Republicans take back the majority, nothing will stop us from fulfilling our responsibility to act as a check on the executive branch. and I told this to Gary Gensler's enforcement director, a new day is coming. So those listeners, those that you work with that are wondering what we'll do, we will be very aggressive in our oversight. And by the way, making sure that we hold them accountable once we confirm what we know they're doing. That's why I refer to it as the Wild West of regulators, the Wild, Wild West of regulation. Ready? Strap on your helmet starting in January of 2023, because I get ready. Strap on your helmet starting in January of 2023, because I think when it comes to digital assets, we're going to be in for quite a ride. I think Republicans and Democrats will be ready to throw those jerseys off, get on the same team, and see if we can move some of this stuff. And then our biggest challenge at that point will be, Chair Gensler, Director Grunberg, Comptroller Sue, and the CFPB director, who's frankly just been talk about a wild cowboy. It'll be holding them accountable and making sure that the president understands how significant this is to our economy and our future, so that we can get some of these things passed into law. A new day is coming.
So guys, I think that makes things very clear. We are not on our own here. We are not the only people who hate Gary Gensler. Congress is on it. And guys, I cannot wait for the day. So guys, I think that really makes it clear that we are not alone here, and there are a lot of people in our government that hate Gary Gensler too. Guys, I really do think Gary Gensler will resign before he gets dragged in front of Congress. Let's see though. Honestly, either one would be great because I would love to watch him get ripped apart. The last thing I want to show you is just this XRP price chart I've been watching. And for those of you who've been around for a while, we actually thought XRP was going to break out here and here. Both other times that XRP came up and actually hit this trend line, it got rejected both times and fell back down. I just wanted to point out that we are coming close to this trend line again. If you guys want to see a video where I really break this down and go over what I think is going to happen, make sure to leave it down in the comments. I know a lot of people aren't happy that this triangle just keeps getting bigger and bigger, but guys, I can't control it. That's just what's happening. And guys, the longer this thing coils up and consolidates in here, the more it's gonna rip. So I'm watching this. Let me know if you guys want me to do another video really breaking down what I'm seeing. Anyway though, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. Like I said, liking this video and subscribing does so much to help this channel, so if you haven't, make sure to do that. And for now, Mickle out.